Hey guys, you will need three things in the first month when you're starting your residency training if you're a foreign medical graduate or coming from outside the US. The first thing that you need is you need a social security number. You can always Google for the requirements to get one, but this is the basic thing that you should do and get as soon as you get here. Um, this is important for your apartment or if you're buying a house, and you will need this also for so many things. The hospital will ask this from you, and you will need a social security number when you open a bank account, which brings me to the second point. For the first month, you need to set up or open a bank account, a checking or savings account in a bank here in the US. And this is important because you will need a place for the hospital to pay or to send your salary in. Uh, Took me about 3-4 weeks to really get my own bank account here, just because the social security number that I applied took longer than usual for some unforeseen circumstances. But these are the main things that you should do to get a bank account. You will use this to get your salary from the hospital, and uh, you can use this to pay for your apartments. And once you decide what to do with your money, then a bank account will definitely be essential, especially if, like myself, you need to send money to the Philippines, or if you're saving for retirement or even buying stocks, which I will uh, discuss on my videos later. So first thing, you need to get a social security number. This is important for being here. Number two, you need a banking account. And number three, you need cash when you start here. Why cash? First, based on my experience, I needed that to buy some essential things for the apartment, and I used the cash, the money, to pay for the apartment rent for a month and a deposit for a month. And I also used the same cash for transportation, just moving from place to place. Uh, how much cash do you need at hand will depend on how the expenses or the cost that you will encounter here. I had about $4,000 in cash sitting in a bank account. I was saving that for like emergency. I used that cash to pay for the apartment, as I've said, and also while waiting for my bank account to start. These are the three things that I feel are needed when you're starting here. I feel like you should save more than 4,000, especially that you'll never know if you'll encounter some emergencies here in the US. You don't want to be sick, so just pad or save as much cash as you can so you can use it for anything that you'll be needing once you're here. Again, in summary, get a social security number, open a bank account, and save some cash so you can transition easier when you're here. If you have any questions, just leave your comments and I'll try to respond as soon as I have my off days, or if I'm not as busy as today. Have a good one, and congratulations again for matching here.